Good morning, my dear friends. My name is K. Umesh Rao. Today's subject is determination of social impact assessment for the public purpose under Land Acquisition Act. We are discussing what is social impact assessment, publication of social impact assessment report by expert group, constitution of the expert group, what is the work of the expert group, and examination of proposals for land acquisition and SIA report by the government. What is social impact assessment under Land Acquisition Act? Whenever the government intends to acquire land for a public purpose, it shall consult the concerned panchayat or municipality or municipal corporation at village level or ward level in the affected area and then carry out a social impact assessment study in consultation with them. Government should issue notification for the commencement of the consultation and social impact assessment study. These notifications should be made available to the panchayats or municipality or corporation in the local language of the concerned unit, and the same should be uploaded in the website of the government. Government should ensure adequate representation to the representatives of panchayat or grama sabha or municipality or corporation for carrying out social impact assessment study should be given. Social impact assessment study should be completed within 6 months from the date of commencement. What is a social impact assessment? Social impact assessment means it is an assessment made by the group whether proposed acquisition serves any public purposes. What is the estimation of the affected families and number of families likely to be displaced? It shall include what extent of the lands, public, private houses and properties likely to be affected by the proposed acquisition. It should mention whether such extent of acquisition of land is absolutely necessary for the project. It should mention whether the acquisition can be made in an alternative place. It should include study of social impacts of the projects, cost of addressing them, and impact of this cost on the overall cost of the projects and benefits of the projects. What is environment assessment study? All these things should be included. So, what are the reasons for conducting social impact assessment? Social impact assessment is for the orderly proceedings of land acquisition. The purpose of social impact assessment is for the comprehensive participation of all the persons. Social impact assessment is for the transparency in the process of land acquisition. The reason for the social impact assessment is to obtain the consent of the owners, landowners, and to avoid coercive consent. The purpose of social impact assessment is to fix definite time frame and within which the possession has to take place. So, government should ensure the take into consideration the impact of the project on various components such as livelihood of the affected persons. If the land is acquired, what is the effect of the acquisition of the land on the people and their livelihood? And effect of acquisition on the infrastructures like road, public transport, drainage, sanitation, sources of drinking water, community ponds, grazing lands, plantation, public utilities such as post office, fair price shops, food storage godowns, electricity supply, healthcare facility, schools, educational training facilities, Anganawadi, children's parks, place of worship, burial, and cremation ground. The government shall require the authority for conducting the social impact assessment. Now, public hearing. Public hearing is to be given to the affected area and affected parties. Regarding the public hearing, wide publicity should be given on the date, time, venue of the public hearing for affected parties. Government shall ascertain the views of the affected families and same should be recorded. it should be included in the SIA report. Government should ensure that social impact assessment study report and social impact management plan should be made available in the local language of the panchayat or municipality or DC's office. So SIA report shall be made available to the central government to carry out environmental impact assessment. Social impact assessment report by expert group. Government shall ensure that social impact assessment report shall be evaluated by an independent multidisciplinary expert group. The purpose is to study what is the social impact acquisition. What is the expert group constitution? Two members, non-official social scientists. Two representatives of the panchayat or Grama Sabha or municipality. Two experts on rehabilitation for R&R work. One technical expert in the subject matter of the project. Government may nominate any one person among the members of the expert group as a chairman of the group. What is the work of the expert group? The group can make recommendation within 2 months to the government whether the project shall be abandoned if project does not serve any purpose, saying that adverse social impacts on the project outweigh the project potential benefit. Social costs and adverse social impacts of the project outweigh the social benefits. It should be given in details the reasons for the decision. It is state the grounds of the rejection. The government, in spite of the recommendation, may proceed with acquisition, but it should give reasons in writing. Expert group, if it is opinion that the project serve any purpose and potential benefits outweigh the social costs and social impacts, then it will make specific recommendation within 2 months from the date of constitution regarding what extent the land proposed to be acquired is bare minimum extent needed for the project and no other option available. The recommendation shall be recorded in writing by the expert group by giving reasons for its decision. The recommendation of the expert group shall be made available in the local language to the panchayat, municipality or corporation. The recommendation should be published in the affected area and it should be uploaded in the government website. Now last one is the examination of the proposal by the government. Examination of the proposals for the land acquisition and SIA report by the government. Government should be satisfied that the legitimate public purpose for the proposed acquisition of land has been taken place. Government should satisfy that potential benefits outweigh the social costs and adverse social impacts. Government should acquire only minimum area of required land. There should not be unutilized land which has been previously acquired in the area. Government should recommend acquisition of land which would ensure minimum displacement of people, minimum disturbance for the infrastructure and minimum disturbance for the ecology, minimum adverse impact on the individuals. The decision of the government shall be made available in the local language of the panchayat, municipality or corporation. The decisions of the government shall be uploaded in the website of the government. The government should ascertain whether the prior consent of the affected family has been obtained. For urgent works, government is exempted from undertaking social impact assessment study. Thank you.